Rory McIlroy may miss the British Open, which he's a favorite to win, thanks to having just too much of a good time during a game of soccer with friends on July 4th. The world's top-ranked golfer announced on Instagram that his left ankle ligament is totally ruptured as a result.
This is New York Giants defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul over the holiday weekend, another July 4th victim who suffered a hand injury while attempting to light fireworks, burning his palm and 3 fingers, one of which could have nerve damage. While McIlroy and Paul are just the latest pro athletes whose activities outside their profession could impact their day jobs, at least short term. Now, golf, of course, is a year-round endeavor, but here are some of the most serious to the silliest off-season injuries and their culprits. The man who started it all, former Boston Red Sox starting pitcher Jim Lonborg, tore ligaments in his left knee during a run on the slopes on Christmas Eve in 1967. Prompting what became known as the Jim Lonborg Clause in baseball contracts, which prohibits players from partaking in various activities deemed dangerous. In 2004, the New York Yankees invoked the Lonborg Clause when player Aaron Boone tore ligaments in his knee during a pickup basketball game. It was that injury that led to the Yankees' trade with the Texas Rangers for Alex Rodriguez. And who could forget Pacers forward Paul George's tibia-fibula fracture in the summer of 2014? The budding NBA star's gruesome accident occurred during a scrimmage showcasing the competition for spots on the U.S. men's national team roster. The injury called into question how American players treat non-NBA action and whether it's really worth the risk. But sometimes legal issues come into play. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger suffered a broken nose and jaw in 2006 from a motorcycle crash. Roethlisberger was not wearing a helmet nor possessed a valid motorcycle license. He underwent 7 hours of surgery. In 2008, New York Giants wide receiver Plaxico Burress accidentally shot himself in the leg while at a nightclub, but the injury was the least of this player's problems. Burress faced criminal charges for illegally carrying a concealed weapon. And yet sometimes it's not the dangerous activities that lead to injury. In March 2012, Yankees pitcher Jabba Chamberlain dislocated his ankle while jumping on a trampoline with his 5-year-old son, requiring surgery. And finally, not to be outdone, Hall of Fame pitcher Nolan Ryan showed up to spring training one year recovering from a coyote bite while tending cattle on his ranch.